They say musky fishermen are a completely different breed of fishermen. Well, what do you say? 10,000 casts just to see one? That's amazing. Hi, I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors, and today we're going to do a little musky fishing. I'm here with a couple of friends of mine, Bret of Alexander Sport Fishing, and a buddy of mine, Kevin Jarnigan. And we're here to test the waters of Green Bay for some muskie. We're hopefully not going to only see one, we're hopefully going to test this Abu Garcia volatile rod and give it a workout. Let's go fishing, guys, huh?
Let's do it.
Got him! Reel.
There we go.
Reel.
Come on, Kev.
Here we go. All right.
What'd I tell you, Kevin? Huh?
Good gosh.
Oh, the worst of that.
Yeah!
Oh, and it come
Oh, you
out.
just spit it! Yeah, Kevin!
He was barely hooked.
Yeah! Oh, man!
He was barely hooked. I don't even think I set the hook that hard on a bass down at El Salto. It was like setting a hook in a log.
Now you know why I order all those 100-pound spools of spider wire.
Yes. I know exactly why.
They're in unstructured. These fish are on little pieces of cabbage weed in here.
Right.
And I got these cabbage spots all marked, so I know the sweet spots.
Yeah. It's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And this fish weighs a lot more than I thought it would. You stick your finger in that mouth. Look at that thing. Let's get this one back in. Let's go after another sweet one.
This fish is about 45 inches. When she was out of the water, we only had her out for maybe a minute and a half, but when you release them, all you want to do is hold them in the calm water. A lot of people want to pull them back and forth. You don't want to do that. You just want to leave them sit and breathe normal.
There you go. My gosh.
Way to go, Kev!
I cannot believe that. That's unreal. I didn't think
What'd I say, huh? The newbie was gonna get him.
You're exactly right.
You know, when you're throwing for muskie, you're usually throwing larger baits. Therefore, you need the proper rod and reel combination in order to get those baits out into the water. What we're throwing here, this happens to be the Abu Garcia 8.6 volatile rod. First of all, the extended handle. I mean, as you'll notice, when I'm casting, I bring that back and it's just a little flick. It's so easy when you just can grab this back handle. The other reason why I like it is extended. You'll notice that butt is right against my body so that I can use my leverage to set that hook into the fish. If I was trying to do that with my wrists and just my hands, that rod would be gone in a heartbeat. The other nice thing, very light. This is made with 30-ton graphite. It's very strong, yet it has a very flexible tip so that when I'm throwing the 6-ounce or the lighter baits, I can just easily cast it out there and it goes a mile. When I'm throwing those heavier baits, it's strong enough that it'll allow me to get those big baits and those heavy baits out there as well. So you want to make sure that you get the right rod and reel combination for what you're throwing. Well, after a super afternoon of seeing a couple fish, landing one, we watched a beautiful sunset. We're going to head into town of Green Bay overnight, come back at her first thing tomorrow morning.
Why these muskies are up here in the cabbage is because it's loaded with perch up here, and there's also shad. So what we're throwing today, we're throwing double 8s and double 10s made by Spanky Baits. They make a lot of noise and they push a lot of water, so it gets their attention. We're pulling them pretty fast and basically matching the hatch and waking these fish up with these blades today.
You'll notice every time I bring my rod or the lure to the boat, I'm doing a figure 8. It's very important in the muskie world, because what'll have happen is a fish will follow in all the way to the boat and then maybe not strike until it gets to the boat. Muskie are not afraid of boats, believe me. I've seen enough of them that come right up to it and just stare you down. Right into the net. Woo! Right on, buddy! All right.
Yeah? He didn't come in, I saw him flare out and turn. So I went in my figure 8, he came back in and chopped her. It was awesome.
That's cool.
not the biggest muskie. We've been catching a lot of big ones, but that was a really cool hit.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this girl back in the water.
Yep.
Just perfect morning for this. Calm waters, you could see these fish coming in from a mile away. And just like Brett showed you, did that figure 8, and that fish just smacked it. Well, as we said at the start, it's definitely a fish of many casts. It's definitely not a numbers game either. It's the chance of having that fish come by, swim by your lure, having your knees shake, or just the fact that that next cast can produce a monster. I want to thank Bret Alexander of Alexander Sport Fishing for joining us today, as well as my buddy Kevin Jarnigan. I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors. We'll be right back.